And we here once again, Houston, Texas, man. Look, I know y'all done seen this face. It is no confusion on who we got in the hot seat tonight. And we got the lovely Miss Red, also known as Queen. You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
AKA Nina Beretta.
Oh, put it in there. Make sure they don't forget it. You understand?
Yeah.
Already. Well, I appreciate you coming out tonight, making the time for this. This is very good stuff. You know what I'm saying? That we
Thank
doing.
you for having me.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Most definitely. So, check game. Just for people know we can get out in the clear, where you from or what side of town or what neighborhood do you represent?
Check this out. I was born in Denver, Colorado.
Okay. Denver.
I was raised in Greenspoint, right here on 17,000 block Imperial Valley.
Oh, yeah. They know what that's at. They know what that's at.
I'm a Valley girl.
Oh, man. That's good. So, shit, being out here, doing your rap shit, especially as a female, do you feel like, or are you one of the few or the only female rapper that is coming from Greenspoint that you know of? Because when you think of female rappers, like, I don't know too many from Greenspoint. So are you the only female rappers from Greenspoint or one of the few from Greenspoint?
I would say one of the few. It is some chicks that I done heard about, but I ain't never crossed paths with them.
Oh, no shit. Do you think it's like from an older generation or?
Oh, no, much younger generation.
Oh, a younger generation.
If it was in my generation, I would know about them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they have to be in the younger generation. She got to be because I don't even know her name, but I heard that it was another chick that was ripping Greenspoint, but I haven't crossed paths with her.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to get that clear real quick. So, anybody that really fuck with your music, they know that you 9 times out of 10, you kind of on some, rough, aggressive, like gangster type shit. You know what I mean? And then you have your moments where you do your, your pain music and everything. But with that being said, like, as a female in this industry, so far as rap shit, or should I say, take that back, in general, do you feel like you have to be aggressive than men? Just in general?
No.
No?
Me personally, no, I don't. I've been told that I'm aggressive like them, but I don't see it. But I don't think you have to be aggressive like a man. Shit, just pop your shit and do you.
Right.
They either gonna respect it or check it, one of the two. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I just do me.
Right, yeah. I'm just saying because, I think K Michelle, no. I think I heard Keisha Cole say some shit like that. She was like, you know what I mean? You got to be kind of tougher than these men out here. So I don't know if that pertains to all women in entertainment.
Well, when you get to that aspect, yeah, I know what she's talking about. Meaning,
right.
Like, when you go in the studio and you work with these different guys and shit, you do have to put on a little Teflon around your skin and shit like that, because if you don't, you get swallowed up out here. They be looking for the easiest meat that they can get a hold of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you vulnerable, shit, they gonna eat you up.
Right.
They gonna swallow you without even chewing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't get thrown in that category, because at the same time, I don't even do no talking with these niggas. Like, if I pay for my services, first of all, my manager gonna handle my shit. And if I pay for anything, I'm going in there to strictly work on business, get the fuck in and get the fuck out, and I'm gone.
Right.
I don't got time to be sitting up here trying to, figure out what this nigga got on his mind.
that type of situation.
Because it ain't none of my motherfucking concern, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, like I say, I do me.
Okay, most definitely. I ain't got nothing to say about that. That's what's up. So, like I say, speaking on you as an artist, anybody that know you, like I said, that follow your music, they know that you rep Trap Goddess. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, I know people probably get the wrong impression. I don't know how often you get it or how much they come at you with that, but while you on the platform, explain what Trap Goddess means.
Trap Goddess is just a combined setting of different traps. Right. Not meaning selling drugs, at all whatsoever because I don't sell drugs.
Right.
I'm not in the pharmaceuticals. I mean, I am a licensed pharmacy technician, but I'm not in the pharmaceuticals. Trap goddess is, I trap my music.
Mm-hmm.
I trap my cars that I be selling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I trap that mobile notary. I trap them seasonal taxes that I be preparing.
Yeah, just all around. Yeah.
You know, I mean, shit. And the list goes on. That's what I'm trapping. Just because I say I'm trapping, that don't mean I'm out here in the streets doing some illegal shit. You know what I'm saying? All my shit is in black and white and by the book.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that just basically businesswoman, just being multitasked with businesses.
Absolutely.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, look here, man. We're gonna go ahead and get to the good stuff, man.
Okay.
I think this is the most known. This is the most number one asked question when dealing with Ms. Red.
What's up?
Are you single?
Yes, I am single.
Man, usually behind a female rapper is always somebody like usually the boyfriend is the manager or something like that. So I know that's a high question that be going on.
I couldn't even have my nigga as my manager. That's not gonna mix.
Right.
That no. I need you to tell me what to do in the bed, not when it come to handling my business.
Right. So
you know what I'm saying? Unless I'm making a bonehead move or something, then you tap me on the shoulder like, baby, come on, like you tripping. You know what I'm saying? But absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't have anybody. I'm single.
Okay, so everybody is out there that want to know the questions is out there. You know what I mean? Because the reason why I'm asked, because when you go to your lyrics, like ladies, especially beatbox. I mean, beatbox is one of the current things you have out right now. Doing numbers, also on YouTube. Got the video shot for it.
Keep a strap on me, case the pussy wanna jack off. Cause I'm the type of bitch that'll fuck him with the mask off. Back shots at his ass, it ain't stove out. Keep a nigga pushing his lid and suck his top off. Cause I'm a hot bitch, boy, I gotta blow the steam out. Nigga better keep this pussy wet until it cream out. Yes, I ride dick in slow motion, it's a seesaw. Know a bitch doing a thing, his toes crisscross.
And you got some real, exclusive lyrics in there, you know what I mean? So with that going on that end with it, do you think that affects your fans that listen to the 713s and the music about pain when you switch it up like that? Do you feel like it throws them off or it put any kind of bad taste in their mouth for the other fans?
I would say this. I would hope not.
Okay.
For the simple fact being, I'm an artist.
Right.
And my job is to create.
Right.
So if you gonna have me stuck on one topic, I'm not creating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm an all-around artist. I'm gonna talk about a little bit of everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think people want to hear that too.
Exactly. They don't want to hear an artist that's stuck on one thing. Like I get, I could talk about it all.
Yeah.
The pain, the hurt, the good shit, the money making, the ass shaking, the bawling till you fall.
Right.
Swinging in the rain, whatever you want. I can talk about it all here. I got a catalog.
Right.
Of it all.
Speaking of catalog, how long you been doing this? How long you been picking up? Since you picked up the mic, how long? How old were you, or how long it's been?
When I first wrote my first song, I was 13.
13.
I wrote my first song.
No shit.
I still got that song.
Wow, you still got it?
What? I keep everything. That's why I say I got catalogs of shit. I got music for days.
You know what? And speaking of that, due to your age frame, when you was coming up, was there a lot of video shot? Because nowadays, that's really, when you get on these blog sites, you have all these youngsters got all these videos or getting them loaded up. But when you was coming up, was videos the thing when you was so far as coming up with the rap?
In the independent setting, probably not.
Right.
Because it wasn't really nobody who was offering videos at a good price like they are being offered now.
Right.
It wasn't really too many people that was on being a videographer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you got a lot of people who out here doing that shit.
Right.
Videos was the big thing for the major artists. Because
Right.
I can remember the Cetas, the Rap City, the Basement.
Right.
You know, all of that shit, Street Flavor, you know,
Right.
all of that. So it was a thing for the big name artists, but now it's becoming a thing for the more independent artists and the big name artists too.
Right.
Major artists. But shit, we all gotta shine. So why can't be a thing for the, you know, independent artists?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think that's why I got capitalized so much, because
Absolutely.
that lane got to get opened up. And speaking of that, speaking on capitalizing now, we have a lot of Houston vlog pages that also helps artists get out.
Yeah.
So with all of them that we got out here, let me ask you a question: do you feel like they're putting a light on the right artists? Or do you feel like it's not accurate? Like, what you feel about Houston vloggers so far as the things that they post, the videos they post?
I see a lot of the Houston vloggers, and some of them I fuck with, some of them I don't.
Right.
A lot of them are accurate, and a lot of them aren't. You know what I'm saying?
Like a half and half thing?
Yeah, but I'm like this: if you fuck with the Houston artists, like really fuck with the Houston artists, they shouldn't have to come and pay you to blast they shit.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I'm not into that. But see, me, I can blast my own shit. I ain't gotta fuck with no, you know what I'm saying? They gonna come and fuck with me.
Right. But see, like I say back in like I say when you was coming up, like that's what you came off of. So now it's like I guess it's a business now. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I guess that's how the money so far is coming about doing that.
Right.
So it's all a business. I mean, at the end of the day, but you know, a lot of people, you know, every now and again you see a rapper getting on one of them vloggers. So it's like, you know, it's just necessary to ask, do you feel like they accurate or whatever? So that's all that is.
Sometimes yeah, and sometimes no.
Right. Cool. Now, on the flip side of this coin, we see that you behind the poster. We see day to days and these trial and errors you got behind you. So with that being said, with this filming thing, which project did you enjoy the most filming? Because you in both of them. You know what I mean? So tell me personally, out of both of them, going from the hood shit to the sentimental type shit, which one was the funnest filming, or which one do you enjoy the most?
To be honest with you, I enjoyed it as a whole. I can't say which one is my favorite because it sheds a different light on two different sides.
Right.
A hood side and then more love and sentimental side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the best part of it, I would say, was people wondering if I can convert.
Right.
Over, you know what I'm saying? And they see this demeanor like this hard bitch. Oh, look.
Right.
But then when they see me in this trial and error shit, and they like, oh, wait a minute.
Right.
She's smiling. She, you know.
Yeah, and you know.
Submissive, and you know,
right.
she, you know, it fucks them up. So
yeah, and
I enjoy it.
And with that, like, so they have to see between you going from the freaky shit to the struggling shit to the movies. The same thing with the movies, to the hood shit, to the you know, they really can't deny you with that. So that should say a lot. That's trapping right there. You understand?
Trapping.
You dig what I'm saying?
I'm
So
trapping a lot of different shit.
Okay, so by you doing rap the longest and you just get into the filming, well, or is this like your first film so far as
Yes, this is my very first time doing film. I ain't never did film before. The most I done came close to doing film was the videos that I had back, you know, when I was doing music.
Right.
Coming on up into today.
Okay, so firsthand, what's the difference between this rapping and acting? Like, which one takes the most effort out of you? You know what I mean? Which one how you feel about the difference? What you like?
I would say the one that takes the most effort out of me would be rapping.
Okay.
It's a lot. It's more stressful. It's a lot more you got to deal with on the back end and the front end.
Right.
People hold you at such a high expectation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes as an artist, you get tired of that shit.
Right, especially been doing it for long.
Yeah, you be just like, damn, can I just be me for a change? Like, without you motherfuckers coming in trying to tell me, hey, you can do this, but I need you to do this with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm open to, you know, input, ideas, all of that shit. I'm open to that. But at a point in time, you just be like, man, damn, shut the fuck up and just let me
do your shit.
Do my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know?
Do you feel like it's an investment? Like people say get on you because they feel like they invested in you, or you feel
Hell
like...
no, because most of these motherfuckers that got shit to say ain't investing shit into my motherfucking business.
Oh, yeah, they just talking
Not
that
shit
shit.
into my brand.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm only, to me, and I, don't get me wrong, I listen to my fans too, because they invest in me.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But if I got somebody as such that I might see on a every other day basis, and they coming and telling me, hey, you should do this or you should do that, and you ain't invested shit, you ain't came to no show, you ain't downloaded or streamed no motherfucking song, you ain't say, hey, bitch, congratulations, I see you, you ain't commented on shit, you can't tell me nothing.
Exactly. And it just be, like I say, it just be a lot of people that have a lot of input. So you would think they would have something to invest. Like, okay, look, well, I'm getting this, so I think you should do this. So yeah, you get a lot of that basically from people that ain't getting it in. So okay, we just had to clear that question. So
got it.
Okay, so for anybody that follows you on the gram, do you have a Facebook?
I do have a Facebook.
Okay, I'm not fond of Facebook, but with the gram, I know for shit show. People see these events you go to. You know, you go to these clubs and you have these recaps. And little do people know that's all part of a documentary you got coming. Right. You know what I mean? Which is called, can you tell us the name of it?
The Life of a Trap Goddess.
Okay, see? Keeping it in. Okay, bet. So, with the documentary in the making, for the people that want to know more about you, what can they actually expect in the documentary? What are you going to present for them to see about you? You know what I mean? For this documentary.
They gonna get the raw and uncut me.
Right.
The I don't give a fuck me. The loving me. The artist me. The mama me. You know what I'm saying? The big sister me. Right. I gotta be mama to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Right. I take care of a lot of motherfuckers. And I don't say that in a bad way. I say that would endear me. Right. I take care of a lot of people. So I got a lot of people depending on me.
Right. And with that being said, I also know that your mom passed, I'll probably say, a year or so ago, or we know the time frame?
The end of 2019.
2019? Okay, been like about almost 2 years. Mm-hmm. Okay, so with that being said, what you, like I say, just following what you said, with everything falling on your shoulders and everything, how do you balance all this between this rap, all your businesses, like you say, being a mother to a lot of people? Like, how do you keep your sanity? Because I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people it's somebody that's younger that's trying to come up in the same predicament. But do you have any kind of rhythm or any kind of like thing that you go by to maintain your sanity to balance everything?
Before my mama died, I used to let a lot of shit bother me. Right. You know. But after my mama died, and my mama, but let me rewind a little bit. Before my mama passed, she used to tell me, you gotta calm down. You gotta stop letting people, make your blood pressure go high. Stop letting people bother you. And I really never understood that shit until she passed away. Mm-hmm. When my mother passed away, it poured. It rained really bad. Mm-hmm. And the colors of people faded. Right. But I was able to see their true shade. Right. So you feel me?
It helped you in the long run.
It helped me. And it opened up my eyes to a lot of shit. And I made a promise to myself after she died and I buried her, me and my sisters and my brother, when we buried my mama, I said that it was a lot of people I was going to disconnect myself from. Mm-hmm. It was a lot of shit that I was going to let go and not worry about. Mm-hmm. And it was a lot of shit that I wasn't even going to respond to. Right. And I stuck by that. I stuck by that to the point that now, if you do something, I'm not even going to tell you about it. I'm just going to quit fucking with you.
Oh, smooth cutoff.
I mean, my cutoff game is so mean.
Vicious. Damn.
Savage.
But like I say, that it's like a lesson within a lesson, you know what I mean? So by her passing, like you say, just like you say, just going, the words that she was telling you just coming back, you know, it just, you know, put you in a better place for sanity. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So a lot of times I pick up my Quran and I read it.
Mm-hmm.
And I learn to adjust. You know, when you just don't let shit bother you and you just let it go and just say whatever to it,
Right.
you turn out a lot better.
Right.
You gotta stop letting shit pick your brain.
Right.
And worry the fuck out of you. Because there is a such thing, you will worry yourself to death.
Right.
You will.
Like literally.
Yes. And I'm not doing that.
Well, I'm proud to hear you say that, and that's definitely the goal. We don't need no stress going on around here.
Mm-mm.
Speaking of stress, just to kind of fall back into the rap thing. I mean, as you can see, man, it's a lot of rappers getting killed nowadays, man. Recently we had from Houston, we had D100. We had Chucky the Trill. We had a lot of them. So, that's a stereotype. They saying that rapping is kind of becoming like the most dangerous profession. But from a woman, do you feel like that goes with the female rappers? Like, do you feel like the female rappers are in the same category as the men so far as that topic is concerned?
Not so much, but yeah, everybody is always a target.
Right.
You know, you don't really too much hear a female out here popping her shit about she gonna be, you know, doing this, doing that to somebody or what. Bitches pop their shit in a different way.
Right. It's in a
you
different
know what
way.
I'm saying? I can get on some hood shit too, but I'm just not out here saying that, you know what I'm saying, I'm about that shit. Cause I'm about that shit, but I don't take shit from nobody, bro.
Right.
I ain't robbing and stealing from no nigga or none of that shit.
Right.
So, yes, the game is very dangerous. But when you live that life, it's dangerous for you as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I do what I do, but my nigga, I'm low key in the cut.
Right.
Like, I'm not in the mix like that.
Well,
I'm in the mix, but I'm not in the mix like that. You
right.
know what I'm saying? And if I'm in the mix, it's on some business mix.
Right.
You know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So even with you being an entertainer, you know what I mean? You feel like by you being in movies on top of the music that you do, that don't put you in danger also, or that don't grab?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
yeah.
has it been like since you jumped in movies on top of dropping your visuals for your music? Has anything recently like happened so far as people like coming at you crazy? Like I guess you could say in this 2-year frame difference. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Wow.
I've had it all happen to me, bro. From family to motherfuckers I don't even fucking know.
Wow.
To motherfuckers who I'm related to, knowing motherfuckers that they done got into, I'm being penalized for it because this is my family. But, bro, that's why I stay out the way.
Yeah, because it's easy.
It's too much shit going on.
Right.
Bro, you always gonna be a target.
Right. I believe that too. I think that's the moral of it. And the people hide from their success or they hide from their talents because they refuse to be a target or they don't want envy. But like you just said, you're always going to be some kind of target or have some kind of envy.
You don't even have to be somebody out here that's ringing or making noise out here and you still a fucking target.
Yeah. Just
you know,
like that.
so it really don't matter. But you just got to be aware of your surroundings and very conscious and aware of the shit that you're doing out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing would be who you surround yourself with.
Right.
Because that plays a very, very important factor.
Right. Because, yeah, just being...
I don't give a fuck if they family or friends.
Right.
Or frenemies.
Right. You
know what I'm saying? Always be aware.
Well, speaking of that, to go back with one of the rappers I named, Chucky the Trill, I don't know if people know, but you had worked with him. And did a track with him. How was it working with Chucky the Trill? I mean, Chucky Trill, my bad.
Man, it was fun working with him. That was my nigga. That was my dog. You know what I'm saying? Every time, whenever I seen the nigga, it was always good vibes, man. The nigga was always smiling. He was always on some uplifting, positive shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the videos that I posted, like, it wasn't never just one of those moments where the nigga was mad, sad, or just out of his body, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was never one of those. When we worked together, that shit came together like magic. It was just done so effortlessly.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like he went in there and did his motherfucking thing, and I went in there and did my motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? But outside of this music shit, I knew Chuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, he came and bought a car from me and shit like that, a foreign.
Oh, no shit.
He copped them a foreign. You know what I'm saying? And we made a deal off of, he paid me, he brought me the cash for the motherfucking car. Right. And it was a remaining balance. So I was like, well, shit, check this out. Since it's a remaining balance, you know, how about you just give your girl a feature? Yeah. He was like, my nigga, I got you. You say nothing more. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know and say the word and I got you. Right. Man, I hit that nigga and I was like, I got the perfect motherfucking song. He say, yeah, I know. Your producer just reached out to me. he say, but I got you though. Just let me know when I need to come drop that shit and we're gonna make it happen. And when I hit him, he came through and he laid that shit like that.
So did y'all ever drop the track?
We finished the track. I never got to drop the track because the streets took my nigga away. Right. You know, and I'm not finna drop a track when my homie Demise is here. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to drop that track. I wasn't even thinking in the mind that some shit like this was gonna happen. Right. You know what I'm saying? We don't never think about no shit like that. Yeah. It was supposed to be perfect timing. Right.
It looked like it just ended the way it ended, man. So we gonna shout out, man, R.P. Chucky Trill, man, for real.
For sure.
Any regrets that you have so far in your rap career, like dealing with record labels, making certain decisions? Is there any regrets you have at this point of your career with your rapping?
No, I would say no regrets because it's either a lesson or a blessing. How I look at it.
Right. Can you give any advice to anybody? Cause better yet, like, do you feel like there's any point of even going to record labels nowadays, or is it strictly independent? Like, what's your take on anybody that's coming up? You know, that needs to know some information.
I wouldn't say that you should make it a must that you go after the record labels, because shit, the numbers that the record labels doing, you could do that shit yourself being independent. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a new game out here. It's a new system. Right. That shit is, it worked like that in the old days. Right. Not no more.
Not no more. Yeah, different shit. No more. Right. And that being said, last question I always like to ask is, after all these years of living your life, what is the biggest thing you learned or the biggest lesson that was taught to you so far as life? You done lived it so far.
This right here. Never trust a motherfucking soul.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's get on the guy.
Never trust a motherfucking soul. That's the biggest lesson that I learned in my motherfucking life. I don't give a fuck who it is. Damn. Don't trust the soul. Oh, shit. You can love somebody for 20 years, and I seen this shit with my own motherfucking eyes, my nigga. You can love and live with somebody for 20 years of their life. You can go to prison and they wait on you and don't fuck a soul. I witnessed this. I'm not lying. I can't make this up. Wait on this motherfucker after 4-5 years to get out. Love him unconditionally. And be with him up until your dying date. Right. Only for that motherfucker to not give a fuck if you set up in the freezer, you got torched, being cremated, or even if you got buried and put in the motherfucking ground, nigga, or if they just had to do away with your remains because you just couldn't pay it. Oh. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my motherfucking life until I witnessed it with my own eyes when my mother passed away. And that right there taught me, I don't give a fuck how long a motherfucker can sit up and say I love you, this pussy's good, this head is good, all of that. I don't give a fuck. Right. You can never trust the soul, because that shit don't mean nothing at the end of the motherfucking day. That boyfriend, girlfriend shit, that husband, wife shit, that common law marriage shit, that's just a title, bro. That shit don't mean shit. Right. Because when you dead and gone, a motherfucker don't give a fuck about you no more.
Damn, man. See, that's coming from a deep spot. I can tell, you know.
And I say that with a passion in my heart. A motherfucker don't give a fuck about you.
And you know what? With that being said, if you know, then you know.
Then you know.